Hey everybody, welcome back to 3COG. So I am super excited. I will be attending the Tactical Games down in Barnwell, South Carolina next weekend. So I wanted to give you an overview of the gear I chose, some changes I made while choosing my gear, and I'll make another video after the fact covering what I would do differently having done it. I've never done a Tactical Games. I've done a bunch of shooting competitions. But for anybody who knows anything about the Tactical Games, it's a little bit more than just a shooting competition. Really quick for YouTube, dear YouTube. I'm on my private property with my private property. I'm an active duty military firearm safety instructor, and everything I'm doing complies with your regulations in regard to magazine limits and everything else. I'm playing nicely by the rules, so please don't demonetize me, bro. On to the gear. Well, first, so the Tactical Games is like half workout competition, half shooting competition. So the idea is basically you smoke yourself through the workouts, and then you have to make accurate shots. That's the idea, right? So because of that, based off of your gender, well, that's going to get me demonetized, isn't it? Anyway, based off your gender, you have to wear a plate that is weighted to a certain amount. For females, it's 12 pounds. For males, it's 15 pounds. So for me, I am running, anybody who's watched my shorts has seen this vest. It's RTS Tactical Vest, and inside of the vest, I am running soft weighted plates. These guys right here, which are, it doesn't have the brand, it just says Made in USA. Hooray for that. I think they're Jackrabbit. I will definitely have the correct link down below for where you can get these. So these are weighed at 7 pounds each, and between the two of them is 14, plus the minimalist type plate carrier that the RTS minimalist is. Gets you to 15 pounds. So as a man, I have to wear a 15-pound plate carrier. So this is my plate carrier. I will say, if anybody is considering RTS, go smaller than you think you do. They have two sizes. They have like small, medium, and then large, extra large. I'm not a small anything, but having tried on a small medium, and this is a large, extra large, I wish I had the small medium for strap adjustment and stuff like that. I'm 210 pounds, 5'11", so I'm not a small guy, but that small medium would have fit me better. RTS, if you want to send me a small medium here in the next few days, I'll take that. So that's my vest. That gets me to the weight that I have to run for the entirety of the competition. Past that, it's my gun belt. I've done other videos on it, but briefly, it's a Blue Forces gear gun belt, or I'm sorry, Blue Alpha gear. I forget, they're so similar. Blue Alpha gear. It's Blue Alpha gear. Blue Forces gear are the slings I like. So, Blue Alpha gear belt, and then Safariland holster, True North Concepts, drop, S-Tac, mag pouches, all that kind of stuff. And so that's my gun belt. Pants, I actually do want to cover. There's a ton of people who run the Tactical Games in shorts, and I just don't like it in sand in places where I shouldn't have sand. So I'm going to be running pants. These are Emerson Gear combat pants off of Amazon. There will be a link down below for these, but I am running the actual Crye Precision knee pads on them. They're super comfortable. They've lasted. I've done videos about these pants before. Yeah, they're like, for the price, they're solid. So I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt, and then I guess on the gun. So for my actual rifle, I'm going to be running this guy right here. So this is kind of cobbled together. I mean, it's got a couple different parts. The upper is a, I don't want to say, it's Aero Precision upper, but I am running a Lantac Enhanced Bolt Carrier Group in it. The lower is a Palmetto State Armory lower. I have a Geisley Super Dynamic Enhanced trigger, and then a B5 SOP mod buttstock on it, because I love B5 SOP mods. I have a Strike Industries aluminum foregrip. It's the same one that's on that guy right there. I just really, really like them. The ability to press up into a barricade, the ability to hook behind a barricade while giving me exactly what I want on my hands is money. A Blue Forces gear sling, because that's the sling I run. I have the Geisley Maritime bolt catch, bolt release. I like them, so I run them. Oversized bit. And then a Geisley, this is the Airborne charging handle. So I have their bigger one on my Recce rifle right there, and then this is the Airborne. I have a Daniel Defense grip on it because I like Daniel Defense grips. Standard A2 flash suppressor, or compensator on the end. From there, so I do have some Unity parts here. So the mount for this magnifier is the Unity flip to center. So instead of going to the side, it goes up or down. And you can look right over the top and you can get your magnifier. And this way there's nothing hanging to the sides either way. And then I'm running the Unity riser for my red dot as well. As to my actual red dot, this is the Holosun AEMS. I like them. I have 2 of them, and so far I've been super happy with them. I pretty much run them as red dots. I don't really use the donut of death. I just pretty much use the dot. I think they're a super solid piece of kit. Yep, they're made in China. If you don't like that, then don't buy them. But they have the flip up covers. So if you get occluded, you get mud or whatever on your lens, you can flip this piece, you can flip either of these pieces down and get them out of the way and still have your field of vision. And the clarity of the plastic on the flip up and flip down covers is phenomenal, is the only way I can say it. And then this is a Vortex Micro 3.5 power magnifier. I like Vortex. That big guy right there is a Vortex. And it puts everything in line so that I can look through the magnifier or through the red dot. It does change your like your weld. Like instead of cheek welding, it's more chin weld. But I like it. And again, we'll see what happens. I've never run a tactical games. I will report back if everything is wrong. Running standard, not going to show you because YouTube would get mad. Running standard 30 round magazines for the actual competition. Was going to run some extendeds, but you can't. They got to be, I think, under 32 because Daniel Defense makes some 32 rounders, I think, is the way the rules were written. But either way, I'm running, standard capacity mags. Moving on to my pistol. So on my pistol, I actually screwed up. So this is my everyday carry pistol. This is my Smith & Wesson M&P 9 2.0 compact optics ready. Right. This is my 5-inch Smith & Wesson M&P 9 2.0, which is a great gun. They're both great guns. And I have an Apex trigger on this one. Trigger on this is phenomenal. Like, look at this reset. beautiful. But what I meant to do is have this milled in time to accept a red dot, and I didn't do that. So what I'm going to do is this. Dear YouTube, this is normal assembly and disassembly, which is specifically allowed under your guidelines. I am not modifying anything. So all I'm going to do is take my compact slide and barrel and put it on my full-size frame so that it more easily accepts full-size mags, and I can get my whole hand on there a little bit easier and get the benefits of that better trigger. So that'll be the pistol I'm running. It's rocking a Holosun 507C X2. And then for magazines, I told you, but I can't show you. Normal 30 round, PMags for the rifle, and then normal 17 rounds for the pistol. I was going to run these factory 21s or 23s. I forget. But I was going to run these, but they're too long. They require, I believe, 140 millimeters length is the limit. So I could have thrown some extensions on these, like some 2 rounds, but that's just expensive. And from what I've seen, the tactical games doesn't really need that high of capacity in regard to pistol. So that's what I'm going to run. I'm wearing hiking shoes, not running shoes. And I think that's about it. That's what I plan on running for the tactical games. Really hope. So I got a new 360 GoPro. Was it 360 Max or whatever that's called? I hope to get some good footage from it. I'm going down with a buddy to do the competition. I don't have his permission to use his name or anything like that yet, so I'm not going to say who he is. Y'all don't know him. Some of you do. But hopefully we get some good footage of the match, and then we have a bit of a drive, obviously. So hopefully we can discuss what we liked or didn't like about the match and how it went, and be able to show you guys that video of our thoughts of the match, having just done it. Oh, one quick clarification. So this guy here, it's going to have that guy there because it makes it fit better in this guy here, and it gives you a counterweight as well. So I think that's it. That's where I'm at right now. Oh yeah, so I initially plates, I was going to use these. These are ice plates designed to be filled up with water. I was going to use these for my plates for the competition. And I epoxy resined a whole bunch of copper BBs into the inside of these, and they make weight and everything like that. But the tactical games rules say you can't use a hydration source as a weight source. And I understand they're worried about people draining off weight and that kind of stuff. So while I really do like these for working out, throw these in the freezer and have that nice, like super cold trap to your core. It's really, really nice. I got worried that I would be disqualified based off of the rules. So that's why I went with the, I think, Jackrabbit plates and went with those instead. So I don't know if that would have been an issue. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but that's where I'm at. If you have any experience with the tactical games and have any input on gear selection and stuff like that, please put it in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Again, I will be there in exactly 1 week doing my check-in and squatting and all that. So I really, if you've done it before, any of the tactical game stuff, like, shoot me any advice you have. I'd appreciate it. My overall goal for the tactical games is just to beat the guy that I'm going with. That's really the goal. But anyway, Thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Like, share, subscribe, all that. And I'll see you next time on 3Cog.